to go to. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on it. Gotta go to the Battle Bliss for my date. And I've got the succubi now as well, so I can speak to Zeliak. What's your name, sir? It starts with an X. And there's an E, and there's an L. Zeliak? But his name starts with a Z. And it ends in an X. Zeliax. I don't remember his name. What's his name again? Zeklex. None of the above. I mean, the letters were right, just perhaps not the order in which they appeared. I'm assuming I'm seeing the date lady, whoever the hell that was, inside. Who am I seeing? Veliax? I don't remember. Who am I meant to be going on a date with? Velexia, that's her name. For your date, Velexia has exchanged her previous dress for an equally elegant... Oh, that's her there? Right, I thought that was me for a second, but no, I'm back here. God, we look so alike from this angle. For an equally elegant outfit, the blood red hue of her new gown seems particularly fitting considering the activities at the arena. There you are, Lyria. Let's hurry to the box reserved for distinguished guests. I'm determined not to let you enjoy the spectacle from any other seats. Your new dress is very elegant. Oh, my apologies. Clearly we're not one for talking. The demon blushes slightly and gives you a pleased smile. Oh no, she just wanted to change location? Okay. I am flattered that you notice such things, especially here in the arena, when there are so many other sights to capture your attention. Speaking of which, the fight is about to start. Looks like Loki. Is this meant to be a Dev versus Goliath battle? Oh, no. Yes. A fierce battle unfolds in the arena. The bloody freak surges forward. Yeah, he did look like he had no skin on him. Launching into a brutal attack against Atselm. Atselm tries to resist the onslaught, but the bloody freak is relentless. He strikes one furious blow after another, showing no signs of exhaustion or fatigue as he bears down his opponent. Atselm attempts to fight back against the enemy with quick sudden attacks, but fails to find an opening. Her? Oh yeah. She's female. Heh. Her movements begin to slow and her footsteps leave behind a crimson trail of blood. I can fight all night, but I don't like to watch such horrible fights. Watching them is scary and it makes me unhappy. Oh, here's an idea. I'll just keep my eyes closed. Ivy squeezes her eyes shut resolutely. Velexia observes you closely. Her eyes sparkle with a lively curiosity and you are forced to turn your attention away from the fight as she asks, Slavery is the cornerstone of our life in the Abyss. Oh, yeah. You don't want to hear what I did at the slave auction, do you? And gladiator fights are a popular source of entertainment. How are such shows perceived on your homeland of Golarion? What is your view on slavery? Can I talk about the gladiator thingy and not the slaves? Slavery is disgusting. Hear, hear. People hold different opinions about slavery on Golarion, but it's forbidden by the law in many places. The very idea of slavery offends my free spirit. Yes, but she's not going to like that, is she? I think slavery is a reasonable practice, but unfortunately no regularity is my view. Different lands and different nations have very different customs. It would be difficult to speak for all of them on this matter. What do you think of Alexia? She is too gentle, too placid. Nothing at all like how she used to behave in battle. No, when we fought one another, she was never meek and gentle. She was a flurry of rage and angry curses. This masquerade, this trick of hers, it all seems very suspicious to me. Okay, I'm going for chaoticism. Velexia smiles approvingly, clearly pleased with your answer. It offends ours too. Demons take great pleasure in enslaving others, and will buy and sell slaves without hesitation. But a demon in chains will not rest until they regain their freedom and tear their captives to pieces. Is she under someone else's, not control, but is she under someone else's thumb at the moment? To have such an opinion? Or to phrase her opinion thusly? I don't know. Go get him, Tiger. Don't posture to the crowds, just finish it off. With a victorious growl, the bloody freak hurls himself recklessly at his rival, who appears to be exhausted from her wounds. However, Atselm is merely feigning weakness. She dodges at the last moment and strikes a resounding blow. Blood gushes from the demon's wound, and his growl of rage gives way to a howl of desperation. Velexia glances disinterestedly at the arena, then turns her attention to you. She is clearly more interested in conversation than in watching the fight. Nevertheless, even Golarions who are not enslaved are often forced to fight by those in authority. Yet they still charge into battle with as much zeal as those two gladiators down the arena. So tell me, what gives them the motivation to fight? What do they hope to achieve? Those who are worthy fight for their freedom. As for the rest, they fight because they are obedient to the will of their masters. True. I don't know. I kind of want to keep up the chaoticism, but... The demon nods her approval. I can see that you are insightful enough to notice the invisible chains and collars that bind your kin. Such depth of perception is truly commendable. I don't know what answer she's looking for. I don't know what she's trying to get out of me, because I don't understand her motivation. Atzel, no longer putting up a pretense of weakness, advances against the bloody freak, dealing him several painful blows. She strikes with precision, drawing blood, but never delivering a fatal blow. Now you're just playing with him. The audience goes wild as Atzel toys with her opponent, and the smell of blood hangs heavy in the air. There is no doubt that the merciless symphony of violence being played out in the arena will soon reach its deadly crescendo. Yeah, you're going to get squished by him because you didn't take advantage of the attack. See? Told you! You play with your food, it'll eat you. Simple as that. But the bloody freak isn't finished. He lets out a monstrous, bloodthirsty howl. It reverberates around the arena as he channels his powerful rage into one last brutal attack. He strikes as swift as lightning, and Atzel's flurry of blows is brought to a sudden halt. She sways slightly, then doubles over, as if embracing the blade that was just plunged through her body. Then, with another primal roar, the demon cuts her down, dispatching his weakened opponent with one powerful strike. Told ya! Phylexia watches Atzel closely. She muses thoughtfully, but every warrior will meet their death eventually. How do Golarions face the end of their life? Are they scared of death? Do they despise it? Or do they welcome it as a friend? Everybody does it differently. Memories of deceased live on through their deeds. Lame. There is no reason to be afraid of worthy death. Lame. Death is the end. So we should live life to the fullest while there's still breath in our lungs. I mean, that's ignoring the whole boneyard scenario, but sure. If you die, it just means that you were too stupid and lazy to avoid your demise. I think Pharasma might have something to say about that. Yeah. You have such a passion for life. I've never seen such depth of feeling. Most people are afraid of their emotions. They lack the courage to show their true feelings, so they try to keep them hidden with tricks and distractions that disguise the cowardice of their souls. Good work, mate. I was backing you from the beginning, despite the missing skin. The screams and howls of the crowd are deafening. The bloody freak, oblivious to his numerous wounds, basks in the admiration of the audience. The arena master's voice rings out across the battle bliss. All hail the winner! Hail the bloody freak! Oh wait, that's Hepzibah. Totally forgot she was here. Hepzibah rises from her place and announces loudly, I want this bloodthirsty fighter to be my servant. From now on, he is my slave, and anyone insolent enough to object will face my wrath. Do you want to outbid Hepzibah for this fierce gladiator? Having a formidable bodyguard is quite the status symbol in Elysian era. Ugh, that's not ideal. If you outbid Hepzibah for this gladiator, you'll wipe the smirk off her arrogant face. Phylexia averts her gaze, but fails to hide a mischievous smile. What a positively delightful idea. I can't resist. What you do to me. You've discovered my weakness. Suck it, Hepzibah. Only moments ago, Hepzibah commanded the attention of the entire audience as she boasted about her power. However, when Phylexia rises from her seat, all eyes turn toward the succubus. I dare to challenge the claim of the most esteemed Hepzibah. I am touched by this fighter's tenacity. He has found a way to my heart, and I wish to make him my bodyguard. If anyone dares to argue against my right to make such a claim, they can say it to my face. Ha 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 ha! Take that, wench! The arena master glances cautiously at Hepzibah, then he turns to Phylexia and gives her a respectful nod. The crowd erupts into jeers and shouts, clearly enjoying the public humiliation of Baphomet's daughter. Hepzibah bellows and utters wild curses, and the sounds of her wrath shake the arena. I don't think that's the wrath they mean in Wrath of the Righteous. I don't think Hepzibah is particularly righteous. But Phylexia ignores her threats with a look of magnificent disdain. It gives you a sly smile. This is so exciting. I've enjoyed our time together here at the arena. However, I can't resist the urge to appear with you somewhere in high society. I'm sure you wouldn't say no to attending a private reception with me at the harem of ardent... Oh, hey, yeah, that place I haven't been to yet. Shamir has prepared something special for our guests, and I would very much like for you to experience it with me. I shall wait for you at the Harem of Ardent Desires. You really must come. I simply won't take no for an answer. I've got to kind of fight in the gladiator arena first, then I'll be right with you. Meet with Alexia in the Harem of Ardent Dreams. Yep, I'll get there. Alexia suddenly pauses as she is about to leave. She turns toward you with a look of gentle reproach. Oh, you should have reminded me. I nearly forgot. After such a wonderful time together, you must become a regular guest. I insist. Please, accept this little gift as a reminder that the doors of my manor are always open to you. Yes, I can get to the upper city. This coin is a key to the teleportation arch located in the upper city. Oh, wait! We haven't been able to use that yet. Yes. I would not normally give something like this to my ordinary guests, but there's nothing ordinary about you, is there? Thank you! I guess schmoozing with everybody in the city is really opening the city to me. Save! Now we need to talk to the steward. That would be Zeklex, I think. We'll have to do without the succubi. I arranged to deal with the succubi. I'm ready to get into the arena. I arranged to deal with the succubi. I'm glad to hear it. Your help in these matters is invaluable, since I cannot attend to them myself. I think you will find the reward for your assistance is quite generous. I've arranged to fight for you against a member of the Nahindrian League. Yay! We're getting somewhere. Please let me know as soon as you're ready. I don't have land, but we're just gonna have to go with it. The tiefling carefully counts up the gold coins and hands them over to you. This should compensate your expenses. And so he gives me the gold coins back. This makes literally no sense. I paid Chivaro. Was Chivaro and not her successor, was it? Anyway, I paid 40,000, and then I go to the succubi and lose 40,000 again. Then he gives me 40,000 back. Am I not still $40,000 in debt? Gold coins, whatever. You haven't paid me enough. The deal with the succubi cost more than expected. You still, this is true, but you know, I'm not going to harp on about it. I hope this wasn't a waste of time. The tiefling nods earnestly. You have no idea how important this was. Thank you for your help. Let's go. Hope you came prepared. The members of the Nahindrian... Yeah, I'm down a member. So, no, not really. The members of the Nahindrian League are formidable opponents. Atselm, your next opponent, has claimed that... Isn't Atselm dead? Maybe Atselm didn't die. Has claimed the lives of over 100 of her opponents. She's also been slain in the arena on 3 separate occasions. Oh, she's actually died. However, she never stays dead. It's kind of mysterious, but she always comes back to life, ready to fight in the Battle Bliss once more. Oh, okay. Will also be interesting. So I've got to fight the lady with the daggers. That should be interesting. Okay, what kind of unfair tricks are you going to perpetuate on me this time around? Because I'm not a fan of what you did last time, sir. Now she wants a place in the Nahindrian League. This is Lyria, the Method Slayer. The Nahindrian League proudly presents its fighter. You all know her, you obsess over her, and you will fear her. We've enjoyed her hundreds of victories in the arena, and 3 times we've enjoyed her defeat and painful death. But every time she has come back from the dead, but ashes of suffering, Atselm thrice killed. Her name sounds cooler than mine, but in saying that, sir, I don't want to die multiple times to get that name. I'll cut at your eyes faster than you can blink. Just give me time to prep before we get in there. The winner of this fight will be granted membership in the Nahindrian League, and the other will die. Or in the case of an Atselm, not die. We'll have to find out. Fighters, commence battle. How is it fair that if she loses, she still wins by not dying?
I'll take care of it.
So not fair. We're going to haste Jarl. You're going to bless Jarl.
We should move.
Should I bother? You're going to mirror image. Should I bother with the fire? Nah.
Press the attack.
It's either us or them.
Okay, Waldriff doesn't get to go. I can't Firestorm. Just have to Elemental Blast her. That was pathetic.
I will resist.
Retreat is not an option.
You're in my way.
I will see to your demise.
Greater invisibility, which means no attacks opportunity. Bitch, get away from me. Okay, Waldriff is pretty done fucked up. Oh wait, I'm fucked up as well. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Confused? I'm the only one who could kill this bitch. This isn't gonna go well.
Kneel before me.
Okay, these guys can hit her, just not well. Darren, Get out of that clusterfuck, please.
Precision and
Actually, you probably could have dispelled the shit on me, but whatever. We're here now.
I win.
You killed Rachel! Son of a bitch! I needed him. 4th time unlucky. Yeah, well, this is not going so well. I guess it is. Bloody Rachel. Bloody Woljeff. Arena, I'll be back. I always come back. This is not the end. This cannot be happening. The Nahindrian League's fighter is down. The fearsome Atsum has fallen. Long live the newest member of the Nahindrian League. Did she, like, actually die this time? Probably not. I highly doubt it. Oh, really? That's it? That was, like, an actual straightforward battle. It's a miracle. Amangaleth solemnly raises his hand for silence. His eyes sweep across the arena before coming to rest on you. There's a sly look at his face. I don't trust you. And he gives you a cheerful wink before quickly resuming a pompous, dignified expression. He turns back to the crowds as his voice booms out over the arena. Behold, the newest member of the Nahindrian League. She is invincible, bloodthirsty, violent, and cunning. It's Lyria, the method Why me? We're a party of 6. Glory and death. The crowd goes wild. Demons climb over one another, trying to get a better look at you. The roar of the spectators grows so loud you can feel it in your bones. The audience is utterly enthralled. They look at you in wonder and worship you as if you're a goddess. Well, it's no different to the people in Golarion, is it? Orishlay's whisper is barely audible. Glory and death. That is the battle cry of doomed madmen. Don't care. Moving on. Keep moving on. Remain silent. Mangaleth, that was right, lays a fat hand on your shoulder with exaggerated front. Brat, don't touch me. This gladiator is no longer an unknown fighter, a loner without a place to belong. For her valor and courage, Lyria will receive a collar of the Nahindrian League. Please tell me that doesn't mean what I think it means. From now on, she is the precious property of the battle Bliss. I'm going to kill that motherfucker downstairs if it's the last thing I do. I am pleased to tell you that I've personally taken this worthy warrior up to my... He's making me a slave. Look out, champ. Amangaleth pats you on the shoulder again, and as he does, the world around you fades to black. This motherfucker is gonna die. Fight Gelderfang in the arena. Not really the priority right now. I have other problems. Hey, that's enough fooling around. You have more methods to defeat. Amangaleth looms over you. The arena master's massive, bloated torso wriggles wildly as he bursts into a fit of maniacal laughter. As the Cambion howls in amusement, you realize that your neck feels stiff. You reach up a hand and discover that you are now wearing a jewel-studded metal collar. The hand's voice is filled with sorrow and remorse. I've let you down, champion. Dude, it is not the first time you've let me down. You let me die so many times back in the city, and you didn't even step in once. I hate you. Okay, I don't hate you. I currently strongly dislike you. That fiend has taken you captive, and I was unable to stop him. I could not perceive his motives through the veil of insanity that shrouds his damaged mind. I knew we were in the abyss, a place where you can't even trust your own shadow, but I failed to be vigilant. What's done is done. Stay strong. We'll find a way to free you. Will we now? Good luck. Are you out of your mind, you fat pile of shit? Amangaleth smiles at you approvingly. He responds eagerly. Yes, there's the passion. That's what the audience loves about you. The crowds will tear you to pieces if they have the chance. It wasn't easy to keep them away from you. Everyone wanted to leave with a small souvenir. They would have loved to test their skills against the arena's newest sensation. If you left the Battle Bliss, you'd be the most popular entertainment in the city. Everyone would be trying to pick a fight with you. But I simply can't allow the arena to lose its most promising new gladiator. No, it would be an unacceptable tragedy. He speaks too much. I ain't reading that. You'll love being my property, I promise. After I won my victory in the arena, you deprived me of my freedom. You've acted dishonorably. How dare you? You're trying to enslave me? This is disgusting. No, you'll be my property, missing quotation marks. But I won't treat you like a slave. I won't make you run errands for me or force you to do anything humiliating. You are my treasure, my precious instrument of violence. You'll be a paintbrush in the hands of an artist. Yes, the arena will be my canvas, and blood will be my paint. I will use you to create a masterpiece of violence, pain, and death. Where are my companions? Okay. So it's just me and Ivu. That's unfortunate now. Take his collar off right now. You know who I am, do you? You made a big mistake. You do realize you're not my first obstinate guest, don't you? Lovely. Not even a Baylor could escape. Well, that bodes well. Don't think it's going to end well for me. Won't work. I'll find a way to get free. Of course you will, but it won't happen the way you imagine. The crowd wants to see Gelderfang tear you apart. They simply cannot wait for that to happen, and who am I to deny them? If I ignore their desires, they will storm the arena. Yes, soon you will take your last stand in the arena. Oh no, with just me and Ivu against Gelderfang? Ooh, that's not good. When the champion is done with you, you will be truly free. Of course, you will be dead, but your spirit will live on. No one will ever forget the ambitious newcomer who almost defeated the champions. This collar reminds me of the seal we broke back in Dresden. If I try to break it here, its powers will be unleashed and the collar will likely kill you. Great! I don't want to take that risk, at least not right now. Let's only consider that option as a last resort. For now, you should try to stay calm, be vigilant, and look for opportunities to escape. I'm certain you'll find a way to go free. Great. But everyone seems to like the way you run the arena. That's great. I'm not reading. Definitely not reading this. Nobody wants fair fights except for Zeklex. Do you think the Mervat Slayer is an amusing title? Oh right, I see your point. It is quite funny. The two of you laugh together for some time. You can sense there's something not altogether right about his laughter. It feels unhinged, but it's also intoxicating, and as you drink it in, you feel the faint aftertaste of immortality on your lips. Ooh. I think you've gone completely insane, sir. I surely am. I'm as mad as a hatter, my marbles long lost. What did you expect? You're in the abyss. Everyone is crazy here. If you are sane and sensible, you are shunned by society. You'll be considered an outcast. I think we're done here. Tell Zeklex to arrange the fight. That's great, but what about the oh, this is like a back area. What about the succubi? We arranged for the succubi to go to Gelderfang. Has it happened yet? Well, I'm not giving in just yet. What is in this joint? You're a guard who's going to stop me from going that way. Okay, cool. There has to be something else here. Plague Smarlin, Demon Gladiator, loot.
Follow if you dare.
Old Atselm. Atselm sits in front of you, looking very much alive despite her recent death in the arena. However, she is not alone. Two other figures sit beside her. The first is an elderly woman with a wrinkled face. Despite her age, she retains some of the grace and vigor of youth. The second is a very young girl who has only just passed from childhood to adolescence. Upon closer inspection, you realize that both of these figures look like Atselm. They all share the same face. Atselm looks up at you. She has high cheekbones and androgynous features that could easily belong to a man or a woman. Her ears are partially hidden beneath her hair, but you can just make out their strange shape. You realize that Atselm is not human, though from a distance she could easily be mistaken for one. She greets you cheerfully, and she doesn't seem to harbour any resent towards you. My mouth is barely forming words at this point. Ugh. So much dialogue in this game. Ah, here comes our killer. We hope you enjoyed the sweet taste of victory. The old woman who looks like Atselm adds in a stern voice, but we won't forget what you've done to us. It hurt us very much. We're glad that we're not vindictive. Well, not normally. How did you survive? We are a Fae of the First World, a triune being with joint thoughts and feelings. When two of us fight in the arena, the third one observes, hidden by magic. This way, one of us will stay alive, even if the others die. Then, when morning comes, we will return to our triune form. That sounds painful. Oh, that's what Ivy literally says. That's very helpful, but it must hurt very much. I guess it is better not to die at all. Then you don't have to come back to life again. I'm sorry I killed you. Please forgive me. Think nothing of it. It was an amusing fight and we enjoyed it. As for death, it hurts, but we're used to the experience. How do you create copies of yourself? The girl smiles mischievously, then sticks out her tongue. It's Fae's secret. We won't tell you. Why do you refer to yourself in the plural? Because you are a plural? Tell me about yourself. Yeah, I'm not reading that. How would you like to help? Hey, are we starting a mutiny? Great. How would you like to help me kill Gelderfang? You wish to betray Mangaleth and kill its champion? That is an ambitious plan. And for some reason, you've decided to seek our help. You killed us, but that has not stopped you from paying us a visit. This is all very unusual. Yes, you've intrigued us. Now you must persuade us. Oh, what do you want? Young Atselm laughs and claps her hands together eagerly. You want to hear more about this cunning treachery? How exciting. Because it will be fun to betray a Mangaleth. I'll give you a word that's better than anything Mangaleth could offer. I don't secret of your immortality. The young Atselm nods her approval. She gestures toward the other two forms, as if to indicate that she is speaking on their behalf. The Golarion knows the meaning of fun. This sounds like a very good joke. Count us in! Yes! Next! Who's next? Who are we speaking to? All three carnations watch you with a smile. Okay, can I talk to somebody? I just haven't spoken to them.
I'm off.
This place doesn't look very good. Oh, hi. Wait, why is this door open? Why have you not escaped? Hi? Can I help you? Dial 1? I've only just noticed... Oh, look at that. The little sparks from the flames. If I've noticed that, I forgot about it. God, I can't even see you in this place. A huge dark-skinned man sits quivering in the corner. He's totally standing and not quivering, but whatever. His giant body is covered in scars. Many of his injuries look like they should have been fatal, yet somehow he is still alive. Some of his wounds are still fresh, but no one has bandaged them up or tried to heal him. The man's skin is in tatters, and blood oozes from his broken body. He is clearly in a lot of pain. Oh, I don't do healing magic. Darren! And it is hard to believe that someone so badly injured can maintain consciousness. I don't think we're going to get him to help me fight. Somebody tells me this state is not going to help him fight. He casts a wary glance in your direction and grunts something unintelligible. You can't make out his words, but his tone is unmistakable warning not to get any closer. Who are you? The gladiator... What? The fuck? What? What? I'm sorry. How did you get here? Why did you come here? I have so many questions. I'm so glad we passed that perception check. Would that have been me or would that have been... Waldriff or Lan? It actually won't tell me. The gladiator snarls at you. He looks tense, ready to spring. He's clearly not comfortable holding a conversation. A low feral growl rumbles in his throat. The dire one. Trevor? Are you Trevor Vainick? Sosiel's brother. He must look like him because there's no other way I would have guessed that. The gladiator goes still. He gazes at you, lips trembling. He seems to be trying to speak, but the only sound that comes from his parched throat is a dry, wheezing croak. Finally, he nods and manages to choke out hoarsely. Sosiel. Yes, he is my brother. After a pause, the gladiator touches your hand with his rough, deformed fingers as if he's trying to greet you with a handshake, but can't quite remember what he's supposed to do. Are you his friend? My friend too, then. Can you understand me? There is a mixture of fear and anger in the man's bloodshot eyes. Perhaps he doesn't understand you, or perhaps he just doesn't want to talk. Organize a meeting for Sosiel and his brother. Okay, well that implies we all survive. Examine the slave's sword and helmet. The gladiator moves with surprising speed. As you reach for the items, he snatches them away. His voice is a hoarse whisper. Not yours. Go away. I have to go. Oh. The slave closes his eyes and collapses onto his mat with a dull moan. You see what I mean, though? Half my companions all mysteriously have a connection to the abyss. It's weird. Out of all the people I could have chosen as my companions, I chose a host of people that have a correlation here. It seems a little forced, if I'm not going to lie. A little forced. Arushale, Lan, Greybor, Sosiel. That's 4 so far. Ember wants to do something, but I don't think that really counts. Because her thing is a little different. That's literally half my companions. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. Okay, we're still gonna mount a mutiny. Let's go find some more people to, like, grab for this. And there's gonna be a big hulking dude here, I'm sure. Stop me from getting back. Oh, there's a door that I cannot pass through. What do you mean loot? I already looted you. Okay, let's go the other way. With my ferocious speed. Can't speak to any of you guys. I mean, to be fair, they're animals. I don't expect them to be able to talk. I hate you. Next. Let's go find some more friends. I'll need more than just her. Arena healer. Why aren't you healing Trevor, the dire one? A demon in a blood-spattered apron fussily shoves a few foul-looking chunks of flesh into his apron pockets. Say what now? His fingers are fitted with horrible steel claws. Okay, I don't want you anywhere near Trevor. And you hear the unpleasant sound of metal on metal as he slides them together against one another like scissors. He looks up at your direction with an insane grin, and his voice makes your skin crawl. Are you one of the gladiators? Do you need a healer? Or are you here because you want to become stronger? Can you make me stronger? 30,000 gold. I don't trust that. Not at all. I could use the help of a healer. I don't bother with regular wounds. They are not worthy of my craft. Just drink a potion, you'll be fine. Ugh. Aren't you useless? I said I can't give one to Trevor. Drat, and this is just for myself. What have you got on you? Nope. Dark Veil. He's got really low level shit. Once per day you may use this item to grant your party total concealment against ranged attacks for 1 minute. That's like really useful. I take that back. That's really useful. Not buying it though. If the wearer of this ring has the ability to cast spells spontaneously, it grants them the ability to cast the following spells: Rave Enfeeblement, Scare, Rave, Exhaustion, Fear, and Waves of Fatigue. Pretty cool. I'll never remember to use it. Is half the stuff that I've sold to people? You have a really random assortment of stuff. Like Cosilla's orders. Yeah, this is my crap. I don't know whose inventory you're mimicking. Erebus letter. Yeah, I really don't know where you get all this shit from. Oh well, nothing, thank you. And again, I'm going to sell this to what's-his-face back at Dresden whenever we bloody get there. So, Demon Gladiator, I can't make friends with you either. How am I supposed to start a mutiny if there's no one to mutiny with? Oh shit. Oh shit! Ah! It's so aggressive! Hi, Ruxa. How's it going? A massive scaly demon greets your arrival with a roar of fury. She spins her weapon towards you with practiced ease, stopping the blade an inch from your chest. Golarion, new blood. You have not been in the league for long, but you've already been given the chance to fight against Gelderfang. I've been fighting in the arena for over a year now, but Mangalanth protects his champion from me. Pathetic cowards, the both of them. I know, right? Who are you? Surely you already know. I am Ruxa, the future champion of the Battle Bliss. We Vakia are the greatest of the races, and even among my own kind, I am considered the best and strongest. The power that roars within me was a gift from the Lamashtu herself. She gave me the strength to conquer the entire universe, if you say so. What can that pompous weakling Gelderfang possibly do to me? I'll take him by his neck with one hand, and I'll grab his wings with the other, and I'll tear him apart. We'll have to fight against each other soon. I suggest we join forces and kill Gelderfang. Why would I want to form an alliance with you, new blood? Despite her arrogance, you can tell that you have her attention. She watches you intently, clearly interested in what you have to say. If you help me kill Gelderfang, I'll let you have the title of champion. Amangalith will rig the fight. He won't let you defeat his champion. That's a good point. Oh, he's a coward. Okay. Oh, that didn't go as planned. God damn it. He won't let me break his favorite toy in a one-on-one fight. Fine. I won't kill you in the arena. I'll wait until Gelderfang shows up to fight you, and then I'll tear him piece to piece. Oh no, that sounds like I've got an ally. Perhaps I'll even let you live after I've finished with him. If you grovel in the dust and beg for mercy, I might choose to spare you. Okay. That seemed good enough. I'll take it. I'm getting there. Hashtag priorities. I'm trying to start a mutiny first, alright? It's hard work. Very hard work. Yeah, I got no skill in this regard. I also can't break the lock.
Failure.
She took 26 minutes and just destroyed everything. Oh, too bad if that was an elven note, but to be honest, I had no way of getting it otherwise. Drat. Seems somewhat wasteful. Anyway, the sinner. Oh shit, this is Gelderfang. Ha! Gelderfang greets you with a condescending sneer. He looks at you smugly, flexing his muscles so that you can see his chiseled abs beneath his stomach. Your chiseled abs are covered, I can't see shit. Beneath his small, smooth, flawless skin, his teeth have been neatly filed, and his impassive eyes hide a cold fury that could ignite into a hot, flaming rage at any moment. You get the feeling that it wouldn't take him much to set him off on a rampage. Ah, you must be my next victim. So you're the little Golarion who wants to challenge me for the title of Battle Bliss champion? Gelderfang pretends not to recognize you. He looks you up and down, and then fixes you with a bored, lazy stare. Another primitive Golarion. There's nothing special about you. How disappointing. Why do you fight in the arena? Because it's fun. I don't understand any of that, but it sounds very stupid. We're going to fight each other soon. You're not scared, are you? Huh. I killed a lot of your kind back in Golarion. A real demon exterminator. You don't deserve to be champion. You're a pathetic blowhard, and it's appalling that I have to fight against such an unworthy opponent. So primitive. Are you trying to make me angry? Do you want me to lose control? You have to do better than that. No kidding. What a roll. 7. Pah. I'll see you in the arena, little Golarion. Killing you will be a pleasure. Okay, I guess we're not talking to anybody else here. We can. Succubus you've hired on Zikax's instruction recognizes you at once and waves at you enthusiastically. You've really pulled out all the stops. But tell me, is your ambition to kill Gelderfang? Are we really having this conversation right in front of him? If so, that would suggest you have an ulterior motive for hiring us. Is there something particular you had in mind? What do you need us to do? Succubus lowers her voice conspiratorially and glances briefly at her companions. You follow her gaze and realize that they are all busy distracting the champion's attention from your conversation. How is the champion? Is Gelderfang enjoying himself? He is absolutely enthralled. Cool. He believes our visit is a gift from an anonymous fan. If it weren't for your presence in the battle, Bliss, he would have been completely happy. But it seems like your arrival has made Gelderfang a bit cranky. Of course, he pretends like everything is alright, but he clearly considers you a threat. Gelderfang hasn't been afraid of anyone in a long time, so he finds you deeply unsettling. I have a job for you. The succubus exchanges a glance with their companions. Well, of course. After all, that's why you hired us. You've paid for our services and we're ready to do our job. What do you have in mind? Just give the word and we'll make this lecherous champion miserable. Kill Gelderfang when he's defenseless. No, I think we have to kill him. Lace Gelderfang's drink with poison. Oh, I don't know what I should be doing with these girls. Seduce him before the fight. Wear him out with your games of passion and pleasure until he's thoroughly exhausted. Does it matter what I choose? I mean, obviously it matters what I choose. That's just not going to go well. Are they going to be implicated if they do that? I'm more inclined to go with that, but it's kind of the weakest of all the options. Now I'm curious what the outcome is and whether I should be choosing another option. I kind of want to poison him, not going to lie. I don't know. I didn't find anything. I kind of see this as extreme, average, weak. I'm going to go with the middle option. Poison him. The succubus considers this for a moment and then nods. Gelderfang simply adores a good cocktail. We'll give him a cup of poison before the fight. For good luck. I'm sure if we lavish him with our attention, he won't deny himself the pleasure of our company. So is that going to, weaken him for the fight? I hope so. Take care of yourself, outsider. If you survive the fight with the champion, drop by the brothel to see us. We'll give you a night to remember. After all, Gelderfang shouldn't have all the fun. Ooh, thanks, ladies. A little pick-me-up after the battle. Is there anyone else who can help me in this atrocity that is about to happen? And a door I cannot get through. Okay. Is there someone else here on this corner? No. Okay, well, we didn't exactly find much in the way of allies. Did we? Okay, can't do anything else. Let's go see Zekelix, son of a bitch. To be fair, he did give me the ladies. Is there something back here I can do? He did, no, okay. He did give me the succubi, or the idea to get the succubi. Zekelix takes a wary step back in, so you should. I thought I had convinced Mangolith not to take you captive, but clearly I was wrong. But he's a raving lunatic and constantly changes his decisions. You should direct your anger toward him. Why don't you just kill him and take ownership of this place? Honestly. If you want fair fights, kill him and make them fair. Did you know I was walking into a trap? I didn't know for sure, but I did have my suspicions. All the members of the Nihindrian League are considered Ermangolith property. And since gladiators are valuable assets, they are not allowed to leave the arena. All of the elite fighters at the Battle Bliss, so why did you suggest that I needed to be part of the Nihindrian League if you knew that was going to be the outcome? Son of a bitch. However, I did suggest to Mangolith that he should make an exception in your case. I told him that he should allow you to remain free. I thought I had managed to convince him, but clearly I was wrong. Why am I being forced to wear this collar? Not reading. They'll take off the collar when you fight. As soon as you enter the arena, you'll be free and unfettered. You can do whatever you want. Also not reading that. You're I want to give him a 1-2 because he kind of knew everything and didn't tell me, but whatever. I apologize once again. I would certainly set you free if I could. Just shiv a Mangalith. Problem solved. Will you help me escape? Of course I will. I want to overthrow a Mangalith. Well, why have you not done it before now? And take over the battle Bliss. I mean, I just said that 2 seconds ago. That's what you should do. Mangalith is terrible at his job, and he's standing in the way of my ambitions. There's no denying that he's a genius. No one can get the crowds excited like he can, but his management of the arena could not be worse. The fights have turned into a bloody circus. The opponents are never evenly matched. The crowd's losing interest, and the passion of the audience is fading away. I want to change all of that. But it won't be easy to kill a Mangalith. The current champion, Gelderfang, protects him. Okay, so we eliminate Gelderfang, and then we'll overthrow him. Did you mention Mustafen? Mutastafen. I killed him not long ago. I've heard more than one person claim the same thing before. It didn't stick. That weasel Mutastafen is spider. I don't remember this dude. Okay. Done. If you weaken Gelderfang before the fight, I'm sure I could persuade them to... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm ahead of you, buddy. I already did that. Okay, try to make use of these advantages during the fight. It'd be your best chance to defeat Gelderfang, and while you fight for the title of champion, I'll eliminate a merc. How do you plan on doing that? He'll be vulnerable without his favourite bodyguard, then the Battle Bliss arena will be ours. Of course, you won't have to fight Gelderfang all by yourself. Your companions were worried when a Mangalith kidnapped you. I reached out to them and secured their cooperation. I'll make sure they join you in the arena when the time comes. Thank God. I was so concerned I would have to do it by myself. Is there anything I should know about my fight with the champion? What if I tell a Mangalith everything I know? I don't need any help. I can do it with the champion myself. I want to participate in our schemes. The Battle Bliss will be ours. Lead me to the arena. The champion dies today. I'm not exhausted. Let's just get this done. I mean, I really do think he could have done that, and he's a dick for not doing it. But let's get this done. Win the fight.